So they're live back there, and it's packed in there. Like, everybody's in that room, it feels like. There's people in the hallway, don't get me wrong, and there's people in other rooms. But this room was packed and hot as shit. I have some videos, I'll show y'all. We get in there, they're playing better, like good music and stuff. People are on tables, lit. And then everybody just lit. We were lit as shit. Me and my crew, we were pretty much already drunk. So we were already lit. Everybody's sweating.
And I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga, shut up.
We were lit, trust me. And after that, we get back to the hotel, and yeah, we had a great time there. Shower, get ready to go to bed, get ready for the next day. Next day pops up. We go. For some reason, we eat Torchies for breakfast. That was my first time having Torchies. Torchies was really good though. But we had Torchies for breakfast. Go back to DreamCon. First thing we did, I think it was RDC Q&A. Yeah, it was RDC Q&A. And that line was already long by the time we got there. I'm like, shit. I'm trying to see if TJ or Malik are there so we could cut in line. Nope, we were the first ones out of all of them to get there. And I'm like, all right, I texted them. I was like, yeah, I will save you a spot and all that, man. So we saved them a spot. TJ gets there and his little bro, and we waiting in line. We chilling, just chopping it up. And then we finally get in. We're like one of the last ones to get in. When I tell you we had so much luck while we were out there, we had hella luck. Like getting John's number, getting to go backstage with Dante and all of them. Like, it was just so much luck. And I was just like a big finesser, I'm not gonna lie. So we go to the Q&A and people asking questions and all that stuff. That was live. Met RDC, not RDC, Mark and Leland's family. They were trying to get Leland to let me ask a question, you know what I'm saying? But it was time ran out, so it was cool. And then after that, Mark and Leland's parents came up and they're like, you got to be more aggressive with getting them to choose you. You were just sitting there with your hand up. You got to be more aggressive so they could choose you. I was like, yes, ma'am. I'll keep that in mind. I'll do that. So after the RDC jump, we went to the RdcWorld and Easy Gang crew battle. So this one was where it was RDC versus Easy Gang and Smash. That was fire. that's where Easy Gang came through. At first, it looked terrible for him because it was Dante versus who was it? Dante versus, I think it was Dylan. I don't know. It was Dante versus Dylan, I think. Dante gets 3 stock, gone, out of there fast. And then after that, PG has to go up against Dylan now. And Dylan, he takes out Dylan, and then he takes out or 2 stocks. Who was it? Wasn't John, it wasn't Desmond, it was Ben. He takes 2 stocks out of Ben, and then he gets out. And then the next person for Easy Gang was Joe. Joe comes in, he takes out Ben. And then he takes 1 stock from Mark. And then Berleezy's the last one left. So Berleezy has to take out Mark and Leland. So Mark, he goes up against Mark, takes him out. And then he goes up against Leland. Bro, that match was crazy. He goes up against Leland and then takes him out. Easy Game got to get their little, I guess, a little revenge. It's not all the way, but it's a little revenge, you know what I'm saying? So it was lit. It was definitely lit. And then after that, we went, they were trying to get everybody out, I believe, because the next event was about to come up. And let me see. Oh, no, actually, I lied. So there was a meet and greet with RdcWorld with green wristbands only. Somehow I found a green wristband. I don't know how. It was on the floor, actually. It was on the floor, and I found that. So I put that on, and I was waiting in line to get the RDC meet and greet. Me and TJ, because he had a green wristband as well. And that shit took forever still, bro. And we tried to cut in line and everything. Took forever, so it was like, you know what, forget it. We'll just do something else now. So we leave that. And then there was an event after that. Everybody's already waiting in line. It was a RDC back and forth. I'm like, shit, we gotta wait in another line? And while we're in line, there was a debate going on, like right next to the line. Like, so it was people crowding around for that. So you wouldn't know who's in line and who's not. And people are in the debate yelling. My boy Jakari, he was in there yelling. I think it was a debate like Naruto and Sasuke type of jump. I don't remember, but I was like, shoot, I'm gonna use this opportunity to cut in line. So I cut in line, get closer in the line, and then it was me and Chris that went all the way up there, and the rest of them, they followed. They, I guess, somehow found me. I don't know how they found me, but they found me in the line. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. So we got a good spot, but I was like, we got a good spot in line, but we're not gonna be front row. I want to be front row. I have to be front row. So I'm looking around and I see people exiting the little area. So I guess they told people to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because there was an event before then. So I'm looking at that and I see people exiting, and I saw one person go in. I'm like, okay, maybe I could get in there. I was like, all right, I told TJ, I told Malik, and I told Jakari. I was like, yo, I'm going to try to get in there. If I get in there, I'm going to text y'all, and I'll let y'all know if y'all could get in too. So they're like, all right, bet, say less. I go in, security guard right there next to it. Walk right past that motherfucker. I went right past that motherfucker, sat right in the front, chilling. Had a great seat. Like, I'm lucky. I'm lucky as hell. I don't know how, but I'm lucky. I text them. TJ and his little brother come in. Jakari and Keith come in. I'm like, where the fuck is Chris? Malik didn't come in. I don't know why. I texted him. He didn't come in. I'm like, where the fuck is Chris? Chris is still in line. I'm like, what? Why is Chris still in line? Like, come on, they're calling him. He's not picking up or something. I don't know. And so I'm like, okay, well, he's not gonna get a front row seat now. And then there was a girl behind us, and we were like, could you save this seat for one friend? And she was like, yeah, we got you. It's like, okay, you cool. I remember you. I don't remember her. But by the time Chris comes in, he calls us and was like, yo, where are y'all sitting? And we're like, all right, we have a spot for you. You're not gonna be with us, but you're gonna be right behind us. He was like, all right, cool. Gets in there, and RDC comes in finally for the back and forth, and they're picking people to do the back and forth with them. I'm like, shoot, I want to do this. And I don't know if Leland remembered that I was raising my hand in the Q&A or something, but he picked me. I'm like, yo, pick me, Leland. I was yelling. He's like, Leland, pick me. And he's like, all right, you. And I was like, let's go. I go up there, and I think Keith tried to record, but he couldn't really zoom in. He didn't know how to use the camera, but it's all good. I'll put the video up there if it's worth it, really. But I'm up there debating with them. Well, it wasn't really a debate. We all came to agreements. Is that a word? Agreements? I don't think that's a word. All right, we came to an agreement, and was like, yeah, the debate was basically about who got hoed the most in anime. And I was like, Rock Lee for sure. Rock Lee is number one. Second was, I don't really remember who we all picked, but we agreed with mostly everybody we said. And then they're like, all right, next topic. And the next topic was best anime dads. And we're saying first Piccolo, of course, blah, 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 blah. And then somebody says Minato. And then RDC agrees with them. I'm like, what? How? Minato isn't even in Naruto's life. How is he a good anime dad? And I'm like, yo, that's not a good take. And Mark sees me like, yo, that's terrible. Nah. And he was like, what do you mean? How is he not a good anime dad? I'm like, yo, they give me the mic. I'm like, yo, he wasn't even in his life, bro. He sacrificed his life for the village, not for his son, though. He cursed his son. And Mark was like, but did you not turn out code? Mark, shut the fuck up. He did turn out code, but that's the name of the show is Naruto. Mark, god damn it. And then after that, my boys are with me. They're saying, yeah, they're agreeing with me and all that stuff too. And I guess time was running out, so Mark was like, guys, we won. You lost. Like, dang, you can't just do that in a debate. You can't just say you won. We had good points, man. You can't just say you won. It doesn't work like that. But after that, I don't even know how I got lucky enough to really be just having a good whole conversation with them like that too. That was cool. But after that, all right, the content creator panel. The content creator panel was Griffey, Dante, Daquan, Heavenly Controller. Who else? I don't remember. My fault. They were up there on stage just telling us like what we should do if we want to make content and all that stuff, and like why are we not doing it now? Like, if you want to do it, just do it and all that stuff. People were asking questions and stuff, and it was cool. It was a real cool thing. Long Beach cried, like, oh, it got emotional. He was like, yo. I was like, yo, that's I fuck with Long Beach. But it was real cool until Long Beach was like, yo, because somebody asked a question about a song, making beats and stuff, and Long Beach was like, speaking of songs, I wrote a song about getting my dick sucked. Y'all want to hear it? Everybody's going crazy. Everybody. And then Mark goes up to the stage. I was like, yo, nigga, my mom is right there. You can't be doing that. And, I guess Long Beach was like, all right, I can't do it. And it gets a little quiet, right? I yell out, I want to hear the song, Long Beach. He was like, I wish I could. I wish I could. I can't do it. Ask me out of here. So everybody after that's like, yo, I want to hear the song too. I want to hear the song too. Everybody starts yelling after me. I did. And they're like, Long Beach was like, I can't, guys. And then after that, that was cool stuff too right there. And then after that was the pregame. Pregame was basically like, it was in a little different area. It was everybody that had a performance, they like rapped or sung or whatever. Everybody got lit there. It was lit. It was lit as hell. They were playing music. At first they were playing random music, and then everybody performed and stuff. But I had to go put some stuff in my car because all my boys, they left their posters and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna put my camera and all that stuff up. So I put my stuff up, moved the car closer because a lot of people left by that time. And by the time I was coming back, I guess my boys just left. I'm like, yo, where is everybody? I don't know where everybody's at. I'm in the room and she's like, okay, well, I walk out, walking around, see John a little bit. I say what's up to him, you know. And then they're closing everything up, getting ready for the after party. The after party was at the place this time. So I'm walking with these two girls. They're going to the front. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe they know what they're doing. And then I hear my boys. I'm like, oh, snap. All right, they're behind me. All right, cool. So we all meet up again. And then we have to wait in line to get into that fucking after party. And I'm like, fuck this. This line is long and it's taking forever. I'm going to cut in the front. What I always do. So we get in the front. Got to be the first ones to get in. And I guess TJ and his little bro was 17 at the time. He couldn't get in. So he was, had to just stay out there. So TJ left with him. And we go over there. And we were the first ones in line to get drinks from the bar and all that stuff. So we're getting drinks already. And I'm drinking. Because I wanted to get fucked up that night. So I'm drinking a lot. So we're drinking. Got live a little bit at the after party. And then we slowly but surely saw everybody leaving. And I was like, yo, alright, so there's going to be another after party. Say less. I'm ready for that. So we're talking to people just wondering if the after party's at the same place or not. So when we're leaving, we see this guy named Blasphemous. I guess he was a YouTuber. I never really watched him. I didn't know who he was. So we're walking with him and he's like, yo, I need a ride. And Chris is already fucked up. Chris is drunk. And he's like, yeah, you can ride with us. You can ride with us. You know, we have extra space. And I'm like, yo, you gonna offer a random nigga a ride in my car? I'm like, bro, this ain't your car. He was like, bro, it's okay. I'm like, I guess. Going to the same place. So he gets in the car and we're driving to the after party. This nigga Chris throwing up and shit. I'm like, damn. We had to pull over and stuff. We was throwing up. And then we get to the after party. I'm like, all right. They were like, they're not letting people in. Like, damn. We let Blasphemous out. He goes out. I guess they let him in because he's obviously a YouTuber and stuff. So they let him in. We're like, I'm like, yo, what do y'all want to do? They're like, we could just go back to the hotel. Chris already throwing up and shit. So we're already going back to our hotel. And meanwhile, we're drunk. I'm not driving. It was Chris's little brother, Keith, driving. And he didn't drink. So, but this nigga didn't wear his glasses. So he can't see. So he's damn near drunk, I guess, basically. And there's construction on the road. And you could barely see already. So he basically gets on top of a little construction cone, I guess, and scares the shit out of me while we're driving. I thought we were done for. I thought he fucked up my car. I was pissed for a little bit, but I was drunk, so it didn't matter really. So we get back to the place. I look at my car. I'm like, all right, there's nothing wrong with my car. And we get back in the room. Chris throws up. Jakari throws up. I'm like, damn, these niggas throwing up and shit right next to me. Hopefully I don't throw up. I'm just low-key like sleep, but they're talking. You know how niggas be when they're drunk. Bro, I love y'all, bro. Y'all niggas are real cool and shit, bro. Like, bro, we gotta do this again, bro. Drunk people talk, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just there like, you know, just drunk. I barely remember. But that was pretty much the end. We went to sleep. Everybody said goodnight to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And we had a great time. It was great. DreamCon was definitely amazing. And I might say it was better than Cancun. Just might. And if y'all seen the Cancun videos, we were lit there too. Alright, say goodnight, G.
Good night, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a night.
Good night. Night, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up, bro. But, you know, good night. Chris! Say goodnight, G.
Another one?
Yes.
Good. Good night.
Good night, G.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Yup.
Love all you niggas, bro. From the bottom right, love all you.
Yup. We lit. And then, thank y'all for joining this video. If y'all enjoyed it, like the shit up. If y'all didn't enjoy it, thumbs the shit up. Love and peace.